Yo, what's going on, guys? We are back today for another video. Before we get into anything, I just want to give a shout out to my girlfriend. She actually made me, I'm sure you guys have seen, well, this hat before. No, I got two of them now, but this one's a little different. On the back of this guy, got my name on there too. How does that look? Oh yeah, that looks great on the camera. Nice. So yeah, big shout out to my girlfriend for making me the Lagacy hat 2.0. Now, let's go ahead and get into today's video, which is going to be talking about some more 2024 champions that are undergoing the rebalance process. And these are two champions that I actually recently took up to a 7-star rank 3 level. You know, Spiral was one of my latest rank 3s that we just did. I haven't really had a chance to play her too much since I ranked her up. And I do kind of want to get her awakened, you know. And the other one, of course, is Dazzler, who, you know, I picked up the pass for, but I never maxed it out like day one. I just bought the pass and then waited like the 80 days or whatever, you know, got her. Gave her a generic awakening gem, actually, and a buttload of sig stones. And do I regret that? Not really. Like, I don't really have another champion I would give that awakening gem to in the first place. And I feel like I've gotten a good amount of use out of Dazzler, but not as much as I thought I was going to. You know, I haven't played her and I don't love her quite as much as I thought I was going to. We also just got Jean Grey, who is like, definitely you can draw some parallels between her and Dazzler, you know, and I prefer her a little bit more. So that's not really helping Dazzler's case either, for my opinion on her. But I am very curious to see their rebalancing, because Dazzler is very, very powerful, you know, just at a Sig 1 level. And Spiral, she's pretty good, you know, pretty solid serpent counter. So let's go ahead and jump over to the forums and let's take a gander together. So here we go. Okay, balance update. Spiral and Dazzler. I have not read through this yet, so let's read it together. Hey y'all, balance team here again with an update on the latest round of champions up for review. Spiral and Dazzler. So let's start with Spiral. So armed, I see what you did there, with plenty of blades that allow her to deal consistent damage and control the opponent's power, Spiral has been performing well. While her target matchup of Serpent is a standout in terms of usage and effectiveness, we're happy to see successful results against a host of Cosmic champions, especially any with power gain buffs. Defensively, Spiral has also shown value in slowing down a fight and forcing errors that she can use her blades to capitalize on. Like, with the recent showcase, you know, Spiral is one of the very first fights in there. She definitely caught me off guard at first. Like, I never really had any experience or practice fighting her, and those dancing blades just kept wanting to trigger on me. Good thing I had Titania, so it didn't matter. But she definitely was a little bit more tricky on defense than I would have imagined, because like I had never fought her before. So as a result, Spiral will see no changes. So absolutely no changes coming in for Spiral. Let me know how you guys feel about that. I think it makes sense. I was kind of hoping for maybe like one or two little teeny tiny things, but okay. As far as Dazzler goes, I'm just hoping she doesn't get nerfed mainly. Let's see. Dazzler's attacker loop was designed for high-paced fights, rewarding mastery of rhythm and tempo with a flashy and lethal cash-out via her special 2. And I love the little sound effects she makes, you know. So far, we're happy with Dazzler's performance, as her usage in both Battlegrounds and Alliance War has been healthy, proving to be a reliable answer to long-standing skill Thorns defenders, and a generically strong attacker in a wide range of matchups. Completely agree with all that. Dazzler's defensive performance is also on target. It can be a little bit tricky, because if you allow her to perform her dazzling dash, she's going to apply that falter passive on you, and if she hits your block with it, she can stun you. She did do that on offense. I assume she can do it on defense as well. So you need to be a little bit careful about that. The way I fight her is kind of like Rhino. You know, where if you don't let Rhino dash, you know, he's never going to go unstoppable. So if you can just close that distance and stay close, it makes it a lot easier. Another champ that really fought for the first time, but as the real defender in the showcase. So with a wide range of attackers finding success as long as they respect the threat of her dazzling dash. No changes incoming. All right, this one I was completely expecting no changes to Dazzler. I didn't think she was going to get nerfed, but, you know, there's always a chance. But yeah, I think this makes total sense. I think Dazzler's pretty good as is. I don't even know what I would change about her, if anything. She's pretty damn good. All right, so what is next? So, dude, like, Patriot, where is that guy's buff? So a reminder that we have batch updates number 1 releasing with our 52.0 August, bro. Oh, it's so far, dude. This, I think Patriot came out, I think it was July of last year. So the timeline from him releasing to being rebalanced is like 13 months. Like, what? Dude, that's too long. That is way too freaking long. Anything over a year is too much. That is ridiculous, dude. What? Okay, but let's keep reading here. So then we got, of course, MODOK and Yondu. I'm happy about MODOK, but dude, Yondu getting another buff. There's so many other champions, you know, that have never been buffed, never been touched, never even been looked at. And then there's other champions that get buffed 2, 3, 4 times, man. Like, I just hope Yondu's buff is actually good this time, because his buff last time was just pathetic. It was like, what was the point, you know? If after you buff a character, no one uses them, and it's just like, what's the point? Then, like, come on. So, hopefully, the Yaka arrow with Yondu is crazy. So, that'll be August. We'll have 3 new buffs. That'll be pretty fun. Especially MODOK and Yondu. Patriot, like, I'm not even looking forward to Patriot now because it's just been so painstakingly long. Like, 13 months? Like, dude. Like, I have Patriot. You know, I pulled him, I think, 3 freaking times from the Titan Crystal. And now I've had to wait 13 months for something. Like, bro. So, additionally, you can expect communication about Isofiend's bounce review towards the middle of May. Hold on. What about Deathless Thanos? I was under the impression that he was subject to the rebalancing program as well. And I'm a little worried because he's just so freaking good. So I want confirmation that nothing's changing about Deathless Thanos so that I can talk about him more freely without worry, you know? So yeah, I wonder about that. Maybe I'll have to ask Bam, because I assumed he would just, because Isofiend's going to be alone. Why would they not just tag Deathless Thanos onto that as well? So I don't know. Maybe they will, but yeah, guys, that is our balance update for Spiral and Dazzler. Absolutely no changes for either champions. We still have to wait months, like till the end of summer, for Patriot, MODOK, and Yondu buffs. Dude, it's just so long. Yeah, guys, that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for today's news. Let me know what you guys think about all that. Anything surprise you? If you could make a change to Dazzler or Spiral, up or down, what would it be? I'd love to know. Drop it in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. All the support you give me on my channel, it seriously means the world to me. Thank you all so much. I love you guys. Hope you all have a great, wonderful start to your week. Peace.